Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris here. So quickly, just want to show you on an episode of Famicom Cave here, and some of my video games that I have that are superhero related. It's great to amalgamate my love of comic books and video games this way, so hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. So we're just going to swing the camera over that way, and I'm going to show you all my superhero related video games that I have. So here's some of my video games that are superhero related. Between my NES carts and my SNES carts. So let's start here with Wolverine. Kind of a terrible game. Both these actually are. A few of them, the dreaded LJN markings on them. But still interesting enough for me as a Wolverine fan to play through this game. Terribly hard, and it's kind of goofy why in this game when you pull out Wolverine's claws it drains your energy. Very weird. Over here we got the Punisher, kind of a side-scrolling shooter. Gets very boring after a while, but still I really like collecting superhero related video games, and hopefully I can eventually get them all. I would definitely like that, being a comic book fan and a video game fan. Just kind of puts them together for me. Very good childhood favorite here, my beat-up childhood copy here, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a lot of fun, very interesting. Love the artwork on the video game here. Great setup for the video game, I think. It basically had a lot of things right, but very tough to get through. Maybe, 3-4 levels or something as a kid, probably get through, but terribly tough, and you get frustrated after a while, and definitely made me throw the controller a few times, and also played it so much getting Nintendo thumb, but very good one to have in your collection. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of memories, whether they were a comic book fan or a Ninja Turtles fan. I was always a fan of the show and the comic books, and of course the video game. Here's one that's quite rare. Still, if you really wanted to get it, it would be affordable. But if you were going to get it complete in box, it'd be definitely well over 100. And even the card alone is kind of expensive. I picked this up at a con last year. Swamp Thing, another very hard game, but still very interesting, I think, to have in my collection. Swamp Thing. And definitely one of my favorites here. Really interesting game, great music, great gameplay. Man, you can just crank this sucker up and play it for, a good hour or so. Batman, the video game, really good. If nobody has this one, if you're just, you love playing NES games, you love video game music, this is definitely one to pick up. I definitely recommend that one to everybody who's a video game player. Okay, so now going on to the few SNES carts that I have that are superhero related. Most of them are not all that good, but like I said, love checking them out, love playing the superhero video games and collecting them. Here's one that's probably the best out of the bunch, I think. I'm sure if anybody's played it will agree with me. Maximum Carnage. Wow, really good one, really good one. Just really neat gameplay. You can end up being Spider-Man or Venom. There's a lot of appearances by other characters where you get these little hero icons, and Captain America and Deathlock, and the list goes on. Cloak and Dagger. Really cool to get those kind of assist icons, and you can use them throughout the game to help you. Really cool. And I love playing Venom in this quite a bit. Great beat-em-up game. And what I'm trying to look for too is an affordable copy of Separation Anxiety, which I believe is kind of a follow-up to the Maximum Carnage series. So if anybody knows where to get that one at a good price on the SNES, Separation Anxiety, let me know. Or keep an eye out for it for me. Okay, The Incredible Hulk. Kind of fun, a few cool techniques to use here, and you end up using Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Kind of interesting. Yeah, but have never gotten too far through this one. Anyway, here's one that's kind of fun, but ended up getting frustrating, very hard some points. They just made it stupid crazy, and I got so frustrated at this game because there's a point in it that you have to do this one jump that was just insane, and I tried it for like half an hour, watched videos on it, and I just could not get this one jump done. So I couldn't complete the game. Yeah, but maybe I might give it another try someday. But interesting, but not the best video game. And I mean, there's been other Spawn video games, PlayStation, and I think an arcade game and stuff like that, GameCube game, and they really have not been that good. But I think they really, there's so much within the Spawn universe that they can make an absolutely amazing game, but to date I don't think there ever has been that great of a Spawn game made. Okay, terrible one here. Spider-Man and the X-Men, and what's his name? Oh, Arcade's Revenge, yeah. And the terrible LJN logo there. It's interesting for me as a collector. And that here is Wolverine Adamantium Rage, the SNES cart. Really good, interesting gameplay. It's not one of the best games. Again, another one produced by LJN. But just interesting gameplay, and I'm going to try to give this one a different full playthrough. You got your healing factor, and so over time that I found interesting. It's good, but you basically only get one life, and you have to, I mean, if you get your energy run down so much, then you got to sit there and wait for so long. So I just leave it alone, go out of the room, do something for her for a few minutes, let the energy work itself back up. So interesting, and it was produced by some other companies as well, and other platforms, and there are variations of those, but I'm just a SNES collector. And there is some interesting music in this one too. I think I've heard some of the Genesis music. The Genesis music might actually be better than the SNES version here, but nonetheless, still pretty cool. So this one I did get it boxed and with some items in it, which for a great price. So I'm happy about that, but disappointed in another way, because I don't think it was all the original stuff that was actually in the boxed version of this. And I'll show you what I got, and maybe you guys can help me out. And after buying this one and searching on eBay, it did seem like I didn't get all the proper stuff that was supposed to come with it, but that's my fault, and I just looked at it. I'm still happy with it, but I do want to get some other things to complete it, anyways, is what I'm saying. At least I probably have some trade items. So, did come with the tray. Come with the box. Box is a little beat up, but I'm happy with the box. It's really really cool box, I think. So Wolverine Adamantium Rage, and there's the back of it. And a really cool thing that it did come with is one of these plastic trays, and I had one holding on to it, for the purpose. I was like, hey, I had an empty one. When I get this, I'm going to put it in that box. But it was really cool. They actually sent one, these clear protector cases, and I wasn't expecting that. So that was kind of a bonus there. So to show you guys the stuff that came inside of it, and again, like I say, if anybody has the Super Nintendo boxed version and with all the items in it, so I know what really was supposed to come with this pack, just let me know. But I'm showing you what came with this auction that I bought. A couple of these cards, Uncanny X-Men Luck of the Draw sweepstakes cards. I got 2 of those. And let's see, and again, I don't know if this was supposed to be in it, or maybe if it was supposed to be a guide for the Wolverine Adamantium Rage, but here's a card so that you can end up picking up the Super Return of the Jedi official strategy guide. A Acclaim Super NES Game Pack warranty registration card. The Consumer Information Booklet for Super Nintendo. And here was a kind of a player's guide advertisement. Of course, the thing you can send in to get the player's guides. So that probably came, most likely that is what all kind of came with it. But one of the interesting things here is it came with a poster, but I don't think this was supposed to be the original poster. I've seen different in other auctions. So here it came with the Indiana Jones poster, and I've seen other lots after the fact, after I bought this one, was that there should have been a Wolverine Adamantium Rage poster. I'm assuming, because I wouldn't imagine just they would put random posters in random games. I mean, why not? You know, this was for the Indiana Jones Nintendo game. So, and like I said, I've seen other ones with the Wolverine Adamantium poster in it. So just kind of some random inserts in it, I think. But I'm still happy with it. If anybody needs some of these, I'm willing to trade. I mean, definitely the poster. If you got a Wolverine Adamantium Rage poster for the SNES, and you wanted Indiana Jones one, I'd be happy to trade that. Yeah, like I say, if anybody has any more information on what comes in the complete in box set here, I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. So that's that, you guys. That's my little superhero video game collection. If you guys have a great NES collection or a great superhero video game related collection, I'd love to see it. And leave your comments and questions below, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.